The clefs are what we use to help us to define where we should place our notes on the staff. It helps us to identify where our notes are. The clef should always be placed at the beginning of the staff, and it is followed by a key signature and time signature. In most cases, when you're beginning to learn how to read music, you may not use time signatures or key signatures initially because you're trying to learn how to identify music. So when you're looking at a lot of the examples that I'm showing you, they may not have any time signatures in the first part. But as we continue to go, you will learn more about time signatures. So the clef is what we use. Again, the clef is helpful for us to identify what notes we are using. We see all of these spaces and all of these lines, but how do we figure out where our notes are? That is a very huge and important question. Let's look at the treble clef. The treble clef, which is also known as the G clef, is one of the most common clefs that you will see. We use the treble clef for what we consider to be the higher ranges in music, anywhere between alto and soprano voice parts for singers. The reason why we call the treble clef the G clef is because where it is placed in the design of the clef, it is created to identify the symbol of a swirl, which looks similarly to a G. And it circles around the line, which is called the G line. In this case, it would be the second line from the bottom on the staff. This is your G line. So if I know where my G note is, I can figure out all of the notes above and below it, no matter whether it's on a space or on a line, because I understand that the pattern of notation and pitches in music alternate based off of line and space. In other words, I can use the treble clef to help me figure out where the G line is, and I know that the space above it is A, and the line above that is B, and I know that the space below G is F, and the line below that is E, and so on. We also have the bass clef. The bass clef, if you look at it closely, you'll notice that it has a curve and somewhat of a line that goes down and two dots. These two dots surround what we call the F line. And if you were to draw a line from the curvature of the bass clef to the dots, it would make what would seem to be an F symbol. This is why we call it the F clef, because it helps us to identify where F is on the staff. Now, the bass clef, we use this for ranges such as tenor voice, baritone, and bass. Low notes, basically. And what this clef helps us to do is to identify our low notes. So if I know where the F note is, I can identify that the space above the F line is a G and the space below it is an E, and so on. Hey, if you are enjoying my videos and you want more material like this, go ahead and join my Voice Unlocked community on School. My link is in the description below. In this community, I am offering a lot more feedback and assistance to help you to be able to learn and attain the goals that you're looking for as a musician. I understand the struggle of not really understanding how to read music from the very beginning, and that can be daunting and very intimidating, leading most people to stray away from their dreams because they don't really understand the system. So come on and join my community so that you can learn what you've been missing. In this community, you'll also have the opportunity to join challenges, including other wonderful activities that we have for you. And it's only $17 a month, you guys. So come on and join my school community so you can learn more about music theory and how to sing and everything else in between. And yes, of course, I do work on ear training. Come on. You got to be able to put it together. So, all right, I'll see you in there. Have a great day, and thank you so much for all of your love and support. Take care.